What is OpenOffice.org? OpenOffice.org is an office productivity suite like Microsoft Office. OpenOffice.org can open, edit, and create Microsoft Office documents. Unlike Microsoft Office, OpenOffice.org is completely free. Free to download, free to copy and distribute to friends, family, and at work, and free to use on as many computers as you want. OpenOffice.org is available for Windows, Mac, and Linux in over 25 languages. OpenOffice.org is open source software. Open source software is software that, unlike paid-for software made by companies, is created by computer programmers and developers from the general public, all working together to create software that will be distributed for free to the public. Let's download and install OpenOffice.org. Open a web browser like Internet Explorer and navigate to www.openoffice.org. On the OpenOffice.org homepage, click the link that says, I want to download OpenOffice.org. When the link expands, check to verify that it is downloading the Windows version in English. If you want to download a different version, click on the Searching for Another Version link. Here. Click the Download Now button. It will bring you to the You are about to download OpenOffice.org page. OpenOffice.org is provided for free as an open source project. However, if you use the software and you find it useful, I would recommend coming back and donating a small sum to help keep the development moving forward. On the download information bar, you can save the file to your hard drive if you want, or as I prefer, just click on the Run button. This will download the file and then automatically start the installer. Depending on the speed of your connection, the time it takes to download the file will vary. When the download finishes, if you have user account control enabled, click the Yes button to allow OpenOffice.org to make changes to your system. On the Thank you for downloading OpenOffice.org 3.3 screen, click the Next button. On the Select Folder screen, check the Destination folder and make sure it is somewhere you want to unpack the files. Let's leave it as the default of extracting to the desktop, and click the Unpack button. Once it finishes unpacking, you will see the Windows installer start. It will install some prerequisite software needed for OpenOffice.org to work properly. On the Welcome to the Installation wizard for OpenOffice.org 3.3 screen, click the Next button. On the Customer Information screen, enter your name and click the Next button. On the Setup Type screen, you could choose Custom Setup if you knew that you only wanted to install some of the programs in OpenOffice.org, like the word processing and spreadsheet programs. In our case, we will install all parts of the program by keeping the Typical selected and click on the Next button. On the Ready to Install the Program screen, click the Install button. The installation will start. It should take less than 5 minutes to finish. Once the setup is complete, click the Finish button to close the program installer. Let's start OpenOffice.org. You can start OpenOffice.org one of two ways. Available by clicking on the Start menu, All Programs, and then OpenOffice.org 3.3. You can start whichever program you like, or just click the OpenOffice.org link. This is the same as clicking the OpenOffice.org 3.3 icon on the desktop. On the OpenOffice.org Improvement Program screen, decide if you are willing to participate or not. I recommend that you do. This will help them improve the program. Click the OK button. On the first run, you will be asked some initial setup information like your name and if you would like to register. I have already done this and can't get it to run again to show you. The OpenOffice.org starter screen will open. Let's briefly go over the individual programs that make up OpenOffice.org. Text document, Text document is a word processing program like Microsoft Word. Spreadsheet is a spreadsheet program like Microsoft Excel. Presentation is a presentation program like Microsoft PowerPoint. Drawing is used to produce everything from simple diagrams to dynamic 3D drawings. Database is a relational database management system like Microsoft Access. Formula lets you create mathematical equations with a graphic user interface. From the open screen, you can single-click on any of the programs to open them. Let's click on Spreadsheet to open it. Now, once Spreadsheet opens, you'll notice that it looks almost identical to Microsoft Excel. You have almost all the options available in Excel, and in many cases in the exact same spots. To change to another OpenOffice.org program, such as changing from Spreadsheet to text document, you click the File menu, New. Here we will click on the text document to open a new one. You'll notice that the look and feel of the text document is very similar to Microsoft Word. By default, OpenOffice.org saves documents in the Open Document format, .odf. In most cases, schools and businesses request that all documents be in Microsoft Office formats. Word documents are in .doc and .docx format. Excel documents are in .xls and .xlsx format. And PowerPoint documents are in .ppt and .pptx formats. Let's change the settings so that OpenOffice saves its files in a Microsoft Office format. Click on the Tools menu, then Options. Click the plus sign to expand Load Save, and then click on General. By default, it shows the text document under Document Type. Notice that the default file type to save as is the ODF text document format. Click the drop-down menu to select Microsoft Office 97-2000 XP. Click to select Spreadsheet for the document type, and select Microsoft Excel 97-2000 XP as the default Save As document type. Click to select Presentation from the document type, and select Microsoft PowerPoint 97-2000 XP. Still in the Options Load Save screen, notice that it is set to Save Auto Recovery Information every 15 minutes. You can make a ton of changes in 15 minutes. I like to drop this down to 5 minutes. Let's click the OK button to save all of our changes. Now let's check and see that the changes we made are working. Click on the File menu, then Save As. Notice that it opens the Save As window, and the Save As type is now set to Microsoft Word 97-2000 XP. Great, so now every time we save our files, they will save in the Microsoft Office compatible format. Now that OpenOffice is saving in Microsoft Office formats, let's confirm that OpenOffice.org is set as the default program to open Office file. By this, I mean that we will make changes so that when you double-click on a .doc, .xls, .ppt file, it will open in OpenOffice.org. Click the Windows Start button, All Programs, and select Default Programs. The Default Programs window will open. Click on the associated file type or protocol with a program link. It will take a minute to load up the file associations. You will now be brought to a screen showing a list with the file extension, description of the file extension, and the current program that is set to open them. It should already be set to sort the name field. If not, you can click on it to sort it. Now scroll down the list and find .doc. Double-click on the entry for .doc. This will open the Open With window. You can see that the Microsoft Office is selected as the default program because it has a box selecting it. There appears to be a bug causing OpenOffice.org to appear twice in the list. Select either one and click the OK button. Now if you look under the current default for .doc files, it's set to open an OpenOffice.org text document. Repeat the same steps as above for the .docx files. Scroll down and set the spreadsheet extensions .xls and .xlsx files to the OpenOffice.org. Scroll down and set the presentation extensions .ppt and .pptx to OpenOffice. Making those file association changes will be all that most of you need to do. If you want, you can just follow these steps to change any of the other file types that you use. Close the default programs window. I created a test document earlier with the .doc extension. Look to see that this .doc file has the OpenOffice.org icon. Double-click on it and it will open. You should now have a general understanding the programs available within OpenOffice.org and have the necessary option changes to help make for a seamless transition for Microsoft Office.